Hey, wealthy people, welcome back to Know Your Money, where we talk about financial ups and downs in the economy, personal finance, and where I drop financial gems here and there. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
They like this right here. If you done got your stamps for this month or you haven't got them yet, if you done got your stamps or when you get your stamps for this month, don't go running trying to sell your damn stamps. Don't go running buying all that goddamn junk food, them knickknacks and all that bullshit. Don't be trying to do nothing else other than put some grocery in that refrigerator and some grocery in that deep freezer, because I'm going to tell y'all what's happening. So that whole rumor talk about no stamps being issued in November is a fact. Nobody in America that's in the EBT or part of the EBT program will receive food stamps in the month of November. Nowhere in the United States, if they have a government SNAP EBT program, wherever you are, they will not be issuing no benefits. Now, this is the crazy thing. I don't know if y'all really believe a lot of the stuff or if y'all reading up on it, but bro, brace yourself, because it's not just November. Listen to me, it's not just November. It's not just November. They trying to phase out and get rid of food stamps, just like they trying to do the Section 8, the government assistant, anything that's government assisted, any programs, they trying to get rid of all of that. You see what I mean? And they telling everybody it's to save money and it's the this and it's that. That's not what it's for. That's not what it's for. Don't be no fool. A lot of y'all, like I said, a lot of y'all wake up and run the social media and bullshit. Y'all receive food stamps. Y'all get some type of government assistance. Y'all better start waking up and looking what's going on around y'all. Because like I said, you gonna wake up one day in the world, in the life that you know and used to and feel like you entitled to, that shit gonna change. And they doing it right in front of your eyes. Like I said, you gonna wake up one morning and you're not gonna be able to walk in your grocery store and swipe that damn EBT card and fill up your pantry. You see what I mean? So for y'all, for the ones who don't know what's going on, for the ones that's not resourceful, for the ones that's not self-efficient, y'all better get on y'all shit. You would not get food stamps come November. And if y'all haven't been paying attention, don't sit here and just think, come December, they're going to give me my November stamps and my December. No, they are not, because the way they talking, the way this Trump administration talking, you might not get them come December. And I'm being honest. So if you don't know what's going on, like I say, man, tap in, tune in with me, man. I keep y'all updated just like I did. And I'm like with the child support laws and everything else.
I told y'all this was coming. Tell me what you think about this, y'all.
Rely on SNAP benefits to buy food will soon be impacted by the government shutdown if it continues. The Department of Agriculture says there will not be enough funding to pay for the month of November.
Wow.
Should the shutdown last that long, the USDA is saying that 42 million Americans rely on this program, including nearly 2 million.
No more food stamp because of the government shutdown starting November 1st. If you have food stamp right now, I urge you to save your money. If you have to go on eggs and rice, then so be it. But save your money, because we don't know exactly what's going to happen. As long as the government shutdown continues, the benefit is going to stop because they don't have enough funds to, sustain the program. And it's not only that. We're talking about the Army. We're talking about veterans. We're talking about TSA employees. A lot of people are going to stop getting paid, and this is just going to create chaos because nobody's going to want to work. Now, Republicans are blaming Democrats. Democrats are blaming Republicans. It's just a back and forth. Now, I got a question for you guys. How about those Democrats and Republicans? How about they stop getting their paycheck? And let's see how that works. I guarantee that if they stop getting paid because of the shutdown, they're going to open up like this. But since they're getting paid, they don't care about you guys. They're getting paid. They're getting the money every week. So they could care less about what happens to, food stamps or anybody else. But what do you guys think about this idea where the government stops getting paid completely if there's a shutdown? You think it's going to help? And what do you think about the food stamp finishing on November 1st? Please leave me a comment below.
Let me be real for a second. No food stamps because of the government shutdown just proves what some of us already motherfucking knew. Depending on a system that can flip a switch and leave you starving is a setup for fucking disaster. Like, they don't give a fuck if your fridge is empty. They don't care if your kids go to bed hungry. And honestly, it feels like they wanted this chaos, if you ask me. No, keep the people desperate. Keep the people distracted and keep the power right where the fuck they want it. Here's the thing, though. We can't keep playing they motherfucking game. Like, it's time for us to start building plan Bs, y'all. Like, it gets to a point with the government because they just showed us they not coming to save us. Not saying it's gonna be easy, but come on now, y'all. Survival has not been handed to us, especially not by a system that benefits from us being broke, hungry, and divided. This is what happens when you rely on a system that was never built for us to win. They want you broke, begging, and distracted. Why? Because hungry people are easier to control. Come on now, y'all. This ain't an accident. It's a power move. While folks out here panicking how they gonna feed their kids, guess what? They still eating. They still getting paid, okay? But we over here waiting for help that really ain't coming. Like, this ain't just about food stamps being taken. This is about waking up.
Did you guys realize that there's so many people talking about the food stamp cut that's going on as far as like people not getting their food stamps for the month of November? But what I'm going to say is probably not going to benefit you or change the narrative of what's going on for the month of November. But what I am going to say is that you guys realize that around the first of the month, when the majority of people get their food stamps around the first of the month. Not everybody. Some people get them like on the 3rd, the 15th. It all depends. I don't know if it goes by your last name or what. But majority, if not all of these grocery stores around the U.S., they depend on those billions of dollars worth of food stamps to come in every single month. They prep for it every month at their grocery store. That's why when you go into a store around the first of the month, you see fresh grapes. Everything looks so fresh and pretty because they know that it's going to leave those shelves quick. You guys realize, even if it's just the month of November and people don't get their food stamps, do you know how bad that's going to hurt the grocery stores? All those turkeys that's coming from all those farms that's going to sit there, millions of turkeys. They're going to have to get that stuff away. They can't let it just sit there and spoil. All that meat that sits there, guys, they have to mark that meat down and give it to you and sell it to you for discounted prices. Only people with cash is going to be able to afford that food. You guys realize how bad it's going to hurt the meat producers, the butchers, the farmers, the people who produce the vegetables and everything. So this is way bigger than you guys think. A lot of people is thinking, well, Thanksgiving's going to be bad. It could be bad if people don't get their food stamps because they're dependent on it. But just think about how big of a freaking disaster it's going to be on our economy, man. All it's going to take is just 1 month of people not getting their food stamps, and watch what happens in those grocery stores. Those meat prices is going to drop. Those vegetable prices is going to drop. Those fruit prices is going to drop. They're not going to throw that stuff in the trash can, guys. Not when they can at least make something off of it. But you guys leave me your comments on this topic. I'm just really curious. I think the grocery stores are going to suffer just as much as the people who are not getting their SNAP benefits for the month of November. Thanks for watching.
The government talking about no food stamps November, or no food stamps because of the shutdown. No food stamps, no food stamps, no food stamps, no food stamps. So people can't go get food right now. People will not be able to go buy food anymore. People can't even sell food stamps, even though that's kind of what they trying to stop people from selling food stamps. But the thing is, people selling their food stamps to people that need food because nobody can afford food at this giving moment. So you know what, government? I don't know if y'all thought this out all the way. Maybe y'all did. Maybe y'all did. I don't know. But since y'all cutting everybody off of food stamps, y'all pausing food stamps, can't nobody buy no food. Guess what? Stealing. People, they got to get their food by all means. People got to get their food by all means. They're going to be going into the Krogers, the Walmarts. They're going to be going into the Sam's Clubs. They're going to be going into these markets, these food markets, and they're going to be stealing. People is going to be going to jail for not stealing electronics, not stealing clothes, not robbing people. People about to be going to jail for stealing groceries. Self-checkout is about to get hit bad. I hope y'all know that. I hope y'all know. We had honest people actually buying their food. Now them honest people about to turn fucking dishonest. Hope y'all hire more security.
So this lady in Memphis says she gets up this morning to find out that her food stamps are gone. So I thought it was a joke at first, but no, she took us to the food stamp or SNAP benefits office with her to talk to the social worker, where the social worker told her that yes, the food stamps are gone, nothing they can do about them, and guess what? You will not get a refund for this month, but reimbursement for this month, just wait till next month. This lady says, what am I going to do? My baby needs milk and I have 6 kids. This is what I want to say, and some people are going to get mad at me. I think the government has set everybody up real good, and this is why. When I was coming up, I said all the time we was poor. Mama cooked breakfast for dinner. But it was I'm only an only child. I think my mom and dad knew that they couldn't afford 2 children, so they didn't rely on any help. They did the best they could with the one child that was me. I have to ask this question, y'all. The government has set y'all up good, because I want to know, what would you do if you couldn't get food stamps at all and you were responsible for every child that you put out of your body? That's my question, and y'all gonna get mad, but it is what it is. Me and my husband work 2 decent jobs, but we only have 2 kids. I actually wanted to try for a girl because I only have boys. You know, I have 3 kids and all. My oldest son is 34, and the reason why is because I was a single parent. I only had one. I had no help, and I was tired. I didn't want to go through that anymore by myself. No government assistance, no Section 8. That 34-year-old son of mine, I raised him myself with the help of the Lord and my mother. But long story short, I just want to ask y'all, what would you do if you only, if you had to take care of every child that popped out? You had no kind of help. You was responsible for every child that popped out of your body. Do you think all of these women that have all these kids would have all these kids if from the get-go you didn't get any kind of SNAP benefits? My husband and me, like I said again, I don't mean to repeat this, we only have 2 kids. I wanted another child because I only have boys. I always wanted a girl, but we knew, and my husband said no, because kids are what? Expensive. See, everybody don't rely on government. A lot of people, believe it or not, take care of their kids the best they can and do it from going to work on a daily basis. But I just want to ask that question, y'all. Would you really have had 5, 6, 7, 8 kids if you had nobody helping you? No SNAP benefits, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now, as they say, the you know what is hitting the fan. I'm trying not to cuss. And now y'all seeing what time it is. What are you and your children going to do? I made a video about this yesterday. It's going to get rough out here. But the government set you up for failure, because they made it so easy for you to have children because they were giving you money or SNAP benefits, food stamps, whatever you want to say, every month to take care of them. Now they're taking it back from you. What are y'all going to do?